Josh Talkington, Cher Calvin, Ted Pretty. You're watching Fox 5 News This Morning. Weekdays 5 to 9. The right time, the right team.
It's an easy Easter treat that you can whip up at home. Don't miss the good stuff in the Fox 5 kitchen. And we're not just talking about Jamie Gwenn. Coming up on Fox 5 News This Morning. At 8:17 right now on this Friday, and we're about to get started on our Gourmet on the Go.
Wait till you see what we have being prepared by Chef Jamie Gwenn. She's fixing up some ideas for Easter. You're not going to want to miss it. Jamie Gwenn is next.
Just a quick look at On Rome as they celebrate Good Friday festivities leading up to Easter, just 2 days away. And what a segue into this.
That's right. We are starting our cooking segment with Chef Jamie Gwenn, of course, from Smart and Final. But we are cooking up some ham and
We are cooking up is what we're doing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Smart and Final has everything you need to shop for your Easter feast. Celebration, whether it's brunch or even dinner. Spiral sliced ham recipe on the way, but first, to start with, I like to put out a beautiful buffet for Easter because I like to enjoy the party where you can celebrate with friends and family. And when you prepare dishes like this, it's asparagus season, Cher, as you had mentioned.
Right.
When you can put out beautiful dishes that remain delicious at room temperature, I think you're set for really a wonderful holiday.
Now, we're going to tell everybody that's watching, grab your pen because these are great recipes. And Jamie, you've taught me a lot about cooking.
Thank you.
And
Taught me a lot about life.
I've taught you a lot about jelly beans.
Yeah, exactly.
He's all about the sweet. All about the sweet.
All right, let's get cooking. What do we have here? I'll help you out.
Thank you. We're going to start with an ambrosia. It's a dump recipe. So go ahead. I'll start with the marshmallows. And you go pineapple.
No particular order?
No particular order. What I love about an ambrosia is if you can get fresh, use fresh. Whatever you can't, then use canned. If you can find beautiful peaches in season, then buy the fresh ones. Then, of course, some shredded coconut. We added pineapple. I added some fresh peaches and orange segments to the one I made as well. And that just gets mixed up. Very simple and easy.
That looks pretty good already.
The great thing about an ambrosia is it needs the night to meld all the flavors. So this is going to be made the day before, sit overnight, you take it out of the fridge and you serve it right away, which is easy.
And that cuts your cooking time.
Ready to whisk?
What am I doing?
You're making the dressing. Right, this is a recipe, in fact, one of the most requested on our Smart and Final website. It is a fruit salad dressing. So not only is it the perfect dressing for ambrosia, but it is the perfect dipper if you're making a fruit crudité or fruit platter, of course. So sour cream and mayonnaise combined. You can use the low-fat version of both. You're ready, go. Here we go. Whisk together. We're going to add a few other things.
You can tell I really know my way around the kitchen.
Gosh, do you ever. A little bit of powdered sugar and a little bit of honey.
Okay.
And again, this is like the perfect fruit salad dressing. So if you're serving just a big, beautiful fruit platter, try this. A little bit of grenadine because I love that pink color.
Oh, that's nice.
You can use the juice from a jar of maraschino cherries if you like.
Okay.
And then I like to offset the sweet with a little tart. And so we'll add the juice of half a lemon here.
It's like a sweet tart.
It actually just cuts the sugar a little bit, exactly. Since you're good at sweet, you're going to add a little tart.
Why don't I just spill this all over my suit? That's
maybe we should be wearing an apron.
And some of that fruit salad dressing actually goes right into the ambrosia.
Okay, we ready?
It sits overnight.
Only some or all?
About half of it, probably.
Okay.
No, go ahead. It's going to sit overnight with the dressing.
Oh, okay. I'm not a good listener.
Look at this. We're learning how to cook here on Fox.
That's about half, isn't it?
Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect.
All right. So I'll mix that up and get that together. And then you let all the flavors melt together?
Let all the flavors melt together, and then you can see, I mean, it really is a wonderful way to serve a little bit of sweet with your meal, of course. Now, we're going to skip to dessert and come back to ham in a minute, because I know you're all about dessert. I made some simple Rice Krispie treats, and then I brought my Easter cookie cutters, of course. This is a Silpat mat. And this is the chef's tip of the day.
Sur la table.
Yes.
Get your pins out, people.
This is a Silpat mat, and it's made in France. It is a French baking mat, and we sell them at Smart and Final, of course. And it's everything you need to make cookies and candies and Rice Krispie treats that never stick. And the trick to it is, literally, that you can form your Rice Krispie treats right on the mat, and then all you need to do is cut out the shapes.
That's mine.
This big one is
well, the rest is mine.
Exactly.
See, this is great because I usually put it like on the wax paper, but it still gets stuck to the wax paper.
It does get stuck to the wax paper, exactly. And all you do is lift these off. And I took some coffee stirrers, as you can see here, and dipped each side of those Rice Krispie treats in some colored sugar, which we sell at Smart and Final in our baking section. You said that was for you.
Right.
It's all yours. And the rest of this is yours?
Pretty much,
The
yeah.
whole mat?
I would think so.
Shall I just pick it up?
Yeah, just leave it.
All
It's
right,
fine.
okay.
I'll
You
take
just
care of
dig
it.
off of there.
Yeah.
Pretty good, huh? I put them on just some coffee stirrers, very simply, and then dip them. We sell every sprinkle, every topping, and so on. And it's just a wonderful way even to get the kids involved this Easter. So you've got first course and dessert, and then we'll move on to the main course in just a bit.
We'll do that next.
That was
about 20 minutes from
good.
now. All right, go to our website,
good?
folks.
You've got more to eat.
We'll have the recipes on there at kvview.com a little bit later as Cher continues to devour
the Rice Krispie treats. Let's go over to weather right now for a quick look.
All right, are you not sure what to make your friends or family for Easter Sunday?
Well, we've got Chef Jamie Gwenn in our studio with some great suggestions. We'll be finishing up these great dishes coming up.
And then Motley Crue singer Vince Neil has some relief from his several battery charges. He had to work for it, though. We'll explain all that coming up on Fox 5 News this morning.
And also, you'll have a chance to watch and win tickets to My Fair Lady at the Summerlin Library Performing Arts Center. We'll be right back with our Gourmet on the Go, Jamie Gwenn. We've got some ham cooking with Jamie Gwenn and dessert, of course, to go with it. We'll be right back. And, of course, this is a live picture from St. Peter's Basilica in Rome at the Vatican City, where the Pope is presiding over the Good Friday service. And that is a live picture over there. Quite a bit of people.
All right, of course, Easter just a couple of days away. If you're still looking for something to make for Easter, then you might want to invite Jamie Gwenn to your party.
Because she can cook
I
it up.
I love it.
Now, what are we making here? You're making it look all professional and nice and pretty.
And you too can do this at home. I will tell you, this guaranteed. This is one of my favorite seasonal items available at Smart and Final. You know, a spiral sliced ham, bone in, great big mama ham. It's going to serve 8 to 10 to 12 plus leftovers for sandwiches.
Great big mama ham.
That's a great big mama ham. But we sell it at a third of the price in our stores than the store that makes spiral sliced ham specially.
Okay,
I never heard of
got it.
Yeah, no, I know. But run out to a Smart and Final now because you can still get your Easter ham. It's an incredible price. It comes spiral sliced, so all you do is cut around the bone and then pull the slices off. But I like to add flavor to it rather than just the glaze before I serve it. So there's a wonderful thing to do for presentation purposes as well. And all you do is score about a 1/2 inch into the ham a diamond pattern. And then if you like, as you've seen here, you can stick cloves into the corners of the diamonds and you really get a beautiful spread when it bakes. Even better than that, let's add some flavor. You want a spread?
What do we have?
Dijon mustard.
Oh, that was peanut butter.
No, you were dreaming it was peanut butter.
Kidding. Mustard? Yeah.
Dijon mustard.
A lot of it?
Actually adds a great flavor. Yeah, and just very simply and carefully, very smooth over the ham. And then a nice sprinkling of brown sugar. We're going to pack right on top.
Tell him
Really? I like it. I like it when you make us cook.
Yes? Okay, good. Then would you dump all that fruit, please?
Where?
Sure. Right into the sides of the pot. I'm adding some prunes, dates, plums. You could add
Wait a second.
apricots.
So brown sugar and mustard.
And
this is
Dijon
gonna go
mustard.
together?
It's the greatest combination.
Really?
And it's really a wonderful way to take a store-bought ham and make a signature recipe out of it.
Am I good with the mustard now?
You're perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You should stop there. Thank you.
This is
wonderful,
supposed to
though.
be on the side, though, right?
No, that's just perfect. You really are becoming a better cook, I have to
All right.
say.
What else now?
You knew the spreading action. A little bit of apple juice. You could use apple cider. You could use a mix of Calvados and apple juice, and then some port.
When do we drink this?
We pour a little in, a little for the pot, a little for us.
Not in on top.
Yeah, just
on
in.
top,
No,
just in.
keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually we're going to bake this. And it's going to take a couple hours or so to heat through. Remember that you've got a big, heavy ham here, and it is going to take some extra time. But it comes out beautifully looking just like that. It has that beautiful sugar crust. The fruit gets plump and luscious. And, I mean, for the price per person to serve an Easter feast like this, when you can purchase everything, of course, at Smart and Final stores here, it's an incredible way to enjoy the holiday.
Jamie, it's simple, looks good, and it's always going to taste great. We're going to taste it. Thanks for coming in again.
Glad to be here.
Come back
Thank you both
soon.
very
Happy
much.
Easter.
A very happy holiday to you and your viewers as well.
All right,
Thanks.
kvview.com. That's the place to be if you want the recipes later this morning. Jerry, over to you.
Overnight lows, you can handle it in the mid to upper 50s, mid 50s Easter morning for those sunrise sunrise services.
Absolutely beautiful weather, and
Yeah.
it's nice to spend some spring in Las Vegas, isn't it?
Spring in Vegas, just the best.
That's right.
You ready to run over and get some of that ham and the sweets as well we made up today
I
from Jamie
am
Gwenn?
ready.
Take a look at that.
man.
Looks pretty good, especially the salad and the ham and all that good stuff. And of course, it is Easter, so why don't we go live now to St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. That's actually the ham.
That's not the Pope.
That's not the Pope.
ham.
That's the
Right.
ham.
That's the ham. Jamie Gwenn made that up. And now we're live at St. Peter's Basilica. Of course, the early service is going on before Easter, and the Pope there as well this morning.
That's right. It is Good Friday, and like we said, a live picture over there of the Mass in Rome at the Vatican City. You guys have a great weekend. Happy Easter.
Be sure you tune in to Fox 5 News at 10 tonight. That unfolding situation in Iraq, and we'll have the very latest tonight at 10 o'clock. Have a good Friday.
Ed ecco che sboccia.